You know, many of these women have been conditioned to be masculine, right? Feminism is definitely a trick. They've been manipulated into really believing that. And really, it was used as a tactic to weaken strong masculine men because there's like a plan that the world is trying to execute. And if you have strong masculine men in the way, well, you can't execute that plan, can you? So, what better way than to use um, the more naive of the two? It's not saying it's no disrespect to women, but it's just saying out of the two genders, there's more than likely you're going to be able to, for example, market something to a woman compared to a man. Man's gonna ask a lot of questions. He's gonna be skeptical or whatever. But as long as you appeal to that woman in a certain way, where you engage her feelings in it, she's gonna snap right in line, and she's all for it. And so they use women to promote their plan to weaken men, so that the roles become flipped. And I'm tired of it because it's very frustrating, and there's a lot of masculine women going around, and I'm seeing all these weak dudes just sitting around doing nothing about it. And I'm like, what are y'all doing? Like, the Most High God put us on this earth to be leaders as men. Are we really just gonna sit around and let society dictate our position in this world? Or are we going to let God dictate our position in this world? And we know our position in this world is to be leaders under God. So why are we letting the world decide that we should be all the way at the bottom, and these feminists should be all the way up here, and they should carry themselves as a masculine way, and we let the world weaken us on the inside, weaken our minds, so that we don't speak the truth anymore, so that we don't carry ourselves in a masculine way, so that we don't put any more high quality value into the world to help the future generations. We don't educate with wisdom anymore. You know, like the guys, there's just like a lot of these men out here, they don't have no sense of direction, man. It's like they're not even fit to lead because they don't even have their own mind together because they're letting the society weaken it. And it's just sad. So that's my question is like, are we really just going to sit around and let society take control of our minds as men and let them put women over us when it should be the other way around, right? Because women are emotional by nature, and a lot of the things of the world, the difficulties of the world that they go through, well, men are built to face those things, right? And it's women who are supposed to depend on high quality men, like real men, not these fake dudes out here. Women are meant to depend on real men because that's how it is. That's how we complement each other. One leads, one follows, and that's beautiful. A masculine man complementing with a feminine woman is beautiful. But we're just in a society right now where, since plans are trying to be executed behind our backs, they're trying to get away from the natural, get away from the traditional. Everything is not traditional right now. It's just all out of whack. And it's up to us men to turn back to the Most High God so that we can get our households back in order. Because at the end of the day, this is really affecting the children too. Because the children are seeing how these men, these women are, and how things are flipped, and how the men are just sitting around letting stuff happen, being weak, and how the women are stepping up to the plate and they feel like they have to be masculine and do everything themselves. So now they don't have any respect for men in general. So now the men are getting frustrated because they're not getting respect, and they're just giving up, and they're not putting in the work to really demand that respect and earn that respect back and take their position back. You just go sit around and let somebody take your position as a man. I'm not doing that. I'm taking my position, and I'm staying in that position. Ain't nobody ripping me out of it. Because as long as I got God on my side, I am unstoppable. And that's how every man has to think in order to stay in that position and not be ripped from it. You can't let nobody but let you budge. I don't care if they shame you. I don't care if they belittle you. I don't care what they do, what they say. I don't care if they threaten you. It don't matter. I don't care if they try to throw that toxic word in your face. I don't care if they try to, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, all those little petty comments, it don't matter. What matters is we got one life to live, and why waste it giving your position away to society and letting them dictate what position you in? No, no, no. The Most High created us, created man to be strong, to endure, not to give up, not to put our lives in somebody else's hands. The Most High said, don't put faith in men. And as you can see how the world's going right now, you can see why that point was made. Because once you put faith in man, like everything just goes haywire, and you're always going to be faced with disappointment. You put your trust in God, he'll never disappoint you. He'll never leave your side. The remarkable always happens when you put your trust in him and you stay close to him. But the world don't want you to see that. They want you to believe in all this magical fairy tale stuff, all this nonsense. And they want you to think that the truth in being close to God is the magical fairy tale stuff. But that's really the truth. They're trying to flip it on you. They're trying to flip it on men and women, turn us against each other and flip the roles so that they can execute their plans. And I'm tired of it. So I encourage all men to step up to the plate and stop being weak. You know, demand your respect. Earn your respect, man. And don't let these people dictate what position you are in on this earth, because you know what position you're supposed to be in. Take that position and stick with it. Stand your ground as a man. And these women are going to see that, and they're going to fall right in line. See, the reason why these women don't respect men enough is because you got a lot more men that are still weak-minded. So the few men who are exercising the strength, exercising the masculinity, they're being true men, they're getting frustrated, like myself, because like the women aren't seeing it enough, so they're still grouping us with all of y'all weak dudes. And it's just annoying, you know what I'm saying? And at some point, if the accountability falls on the men, it's like, you gonna get together? You gonna get it together? Or you gonna continue to be weak and then complain how the woman is treating you? It's like, bruh, let's band together as men, get stronger. And when the women start seeing that more, they are going to fall in line. They don't believe us because majority of the men are not like the exception. That's the reason why they're the exception, is because there's not many men who have a go-getter, a driven mindset. It's a lot of dudes who just let things just be, just go with the flow. No, you got to create your own flow. Like, you got to create your own flow, man. You can't let nobody run your life for you. This is your life. And that's ignorant to just be put on this earth. That's a life that could have been given to somebody else if you're just going to sit there and let it go to waste. Now, I know that sounds harsh, but that's just the truth, man. And if you don't like that, then get it together and stop wasting time, because the more you waste time, the more regrets you're going to have and the less success you're going to reach. And that's facts. You know, I'm a straightforward person, so I really don't care. Like, these people can cancel me. They can do whatever they want. I don't care, because the truth needs to be heard, and the truth is being silenced, and I'm tired of it, man. I'm tired of it, man. They can call me every name in the book, but I know for a fact I'm not crazy, you know? And I just know that when you speak like this, that's the first thing people want to say. It's like it's freedom of speech until you say something they don't like. Now you got to shut up, you know? Then they want to throw these rules at you. They want to take you off the platforms. They want to ban you. They want to put you in jail. They want to threaten your life. It's like, what? Why? Because I'm speaking the truth. Well, you're saying what you're saying, and all I'm doing is saying what I'm saying. If you don't agree, it is what it is. But you can't penalize me and judge me when I'm not judging you or penalizing you. I'm just speaking the truth. Now, I'm not telling y'all, you know, to go do all of what I'm saying. I'm saying that I highly recommend it because I see what's going on. And if men want things to change, this is what has to happen. Now, if you choose to keep going the way that you're going, you can't complain why things are staying the same, because you're not putting in the work to bring these changes to life. You know what I'm saying? It's our decision at the end of the day. We have free will. We got the freedom of choice, man. Why are we wasting it, bro? Stop.